Hey, what's up team? Hope you guys are going awesome today. Today I wanted to bring you a video on planning your training. I've had some questions around how do you best plan the week, depending on whether you're doing 3, 4, 5 sessions a week. Because some people might think that you can do 3 days in a row and then just rest for 4 days. It depends on your schedule, of course, okay? But what I will say in the beginning is, guys, it completely depends on your ability to adhere to the program. So just by you moving more than what you have been is going to be a plus. And then obviously it's the other 23 hours in the day where we want you working on behaviors and habits with your nutrition and your sleep and your hydration and things like that, okay? But at the end of the day, it's just you being able to be consistent. So, we have 2 modalities. We have the metabolic conditioning and we have the strength training. So if you can get a mix of both, excellent. If you prefer one style over the other, then target those days if you need to, but there are slight disadvantages to just doing the one modality, all right? So if you enjoy the cardiovascular sweat session that you get from a metabolic conditioning or a boxing session, then and you're not doing any strength training, then eventually you're going to be missing out on more of the lean muscle development that you can get, which is going to be more metabolic. It's going to help your metabolism, and being stronger from those strength sessions for longevity is going to help you for longevity, right? Bone density is better. You're able to move with better quality. You're able to lift more things or do different movements that we do every day with greater ease because you are stronger. Those muscles are denser and ready to do the work. So I'll always suggest that you target strength over the conditioning sessions. So if you're doing 3 a week, my preference here would be to do 2 strength and then the Saturday if you can space them out. But obviously if your schedule doesn't allow you to do the Saturday, then either or of the Monday or the Friday will allow you to do 2 days and then have a rest day, then another one and then have rest days. But basically, if you're having a rest day though, it doesn't mean that you need to necessarily sit on your butt on the couch, right? You can do mobility and flexibility work in front of the TV or, out the park. You can walk around, you can walk your dog, you can play with your kids or play your sport or whatever is going to be what we call low intensity steady state. So LISS training, okay? So all those things that I mentioned, like for myself, if I'm here at HQ, then I might be on the bike at a steady pace. It could be on the roller at a steady pace. Not going balls to the wall, hard out, trying to smash yourself on those days. It is just getting you moving, lubricating joints, keeping muscles active, and getting some free calorie burn in the process. Okay. Now, if we jump to 4 days. 4 days forever. 2 strength, 2 conditioning would be my recommendation. So in this instance, I would target these guys, Monday and Friday, and then the weekends are for LISS, okay, or mobility. Alrighty. Now in saying that, if you're having higher calorie weekends, then it can be a great idea, like we've put in our nutritional videos, of targeting training around the days that that you're going to be eating out or drinking alcohol and things like that. So like for this instance here, you might move your Friday over to here and swap these 2 around, if that makes sense. Just so that you're getting that higher intensity training session in prior to eating out and doing those lovely things. But again, LISS and mobility work will fall into those rest days. It's not just sit on the couch sort of recovering sort of stuff. Your body will adapt and recover faster, ready for training, if you keep it moving or if you're working on those muscles that are tight or those areas that are restricting you with flexibility. All right. And then with 5 days, let me wipe this guy out. I'll keep that one. 5 days I'd be simply targeting Monday, Tuesday, still having my rest there, and then combining these 3 days, or you can flip that. If you're more inclined, you enjoy doing more of the metabolic stuff, then you would drop a strength session, pop this in here, rest here, and have these 2 days. Okay, so, but like I said, I'm a big advocate for strength training, as it will be for longevity. It's going to help your health a lot, or go a lot further towards helping you. Okay, there's only so much conditioning that you can continually do before your body is just continually craving more and more volume that you won't be able to give it. You know, I always like to use the analogy you may have heard of sprinter's body versus the marathon runner's body, right? The marathon runner is doing conditioning, running. The sprinter is doing powerful strength work, okay? Short, sharp burst, strength training with short sprints, which is working the whole body, and it's in a powerful, fast twitch way. So that's why we love strength training so much. All right, so I hope that gives you a little bit of insight into the 3, 4, 5 session a week. But again, just bring it back. Adherence and consistency is what is going to get you that long-term outcome. But the more you can sort of optimize towards, you know, the 4 days a week, the 2 and 2 if you can, fantastic. All right, get that strength training in and incorporate the conditioning with the low intensity, steady state, and mobility and flexibility. So I hope that helps, team. I look forward to speaking to you again soon. See ya.